guess so. We do have to start with where are we today?
Well, Rick, we are in the town of Northfield.
Yes,
You
that's
would think
correct. I
Tilton,
think.
but we are in Northfield.
Yeah.
And obviously we are at the Tilton Arch, which was named for a very interesting fellow who had a lot to do with the town.
Now, is he in our book?
Yes, he is, and that's a good segue because the book is finally out.
Yes, it is.
So there it is. It came out a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It is available on Amazon if you're interested. It's on Barnes and Nobles. You can buy it from the publisher, so it is out there.
It should be just about everywhere very soon.
Yes, and we're hoping to get it in the local bookstores shortly.
Yeah, and I think even if you went to a bookstore now and said, I'm looking for it, they could find it.
Yes.
We just
I'm sure
haven't
they
got
got
the distribution completely yet, as far as I know. So we are in Tilton.
Yes, well, this is the story. It's one of those great American success stories where a young man goes west, makes it big in the California gold rush.
Yep, that's right.
He didn't strike gold. Seems like all the people who made it really big in the gold rush, they did it by selling supplies or making blue jeans.
Yeah, yeah. Or opening banks.
Yes, opening banks, take care of that money. And that was the case of Charles Tilton.
That's what I
He was a
heard.
very successful merchant,
Yeah,
made it very big. He lived in the West in California and around that area for some time, but he never forgot his hometown in New Hampshire of Sanbornton Bridge,
yeah.
which is now bears his name or his father's name of Tilton.
Yeah.
But the story is, what makes it so interesting is that Mr. Tilton made a lot of money and he invested very heavily in his town. 2 blocks of the city belonged to him, the town hall, the library, the original old soldiers' home, which is now the New Hampshire State Veterans Hospital, is here in Tilton. And he was responsible for the land and purchasing that. He just did everything he could think of, and he wanted very much to be buried in his hometown. But he did have kind of an ego, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think you can see from the thing he built here.
Yes,
But he
yeah.
did give back.
Oh,
A
yes,
lot,
very much, yes.
apparently. I mean,
He
it
certainly, if that was the Gilded Age, he was a man that believed in putting back into
Yeah.
his community, and he did. But on a trip to Rome, he was impressed by the Arch of Titus, and he decided to have his own in his own hometown.
Yeah.
And not only that, it was meant to be his tomb. It was originally intended that he would be buried here under the Nubian lion.
And why isn't he?
Well, that was a problem. He loved his town of Tilton, and we're in Northfield.
That's right. Yeah, Northfield's right down
Right,
there.
yeah, we're in Northfield, the Northfield
over
Cemetery.
there.
The town hall is right down
Yeah.
underneath the hill here. And he tried to persuade, he bribed them, everything he could think of to get Northfield to become part of Tilton. But they refused to secede. And they kept their own town as it is today, Northfield and Tilton. So he still wanted to be buried in his hometown. So he is. He just forgot about the arch and went down on the other side of this hill going down, you're in Tilton. On the other side of the river there, you're in Tilton again. So he is buried in his hometown, and we plan on visiting that
Yes, we are.
in a short while. We'll take you to where his final resting place is.
Yep.
But the arch, of course, is a very, very impressive piece of the landscape here in New Hampshire, especially Northfield Tilton.
But it's got a very interesting name. It's called Tilton's.
Yeah, yeah. So they do call it Tilton's Folly, yes. But there is, somewhere underneath here, there is a time capsule.
Apparently, yeah.
And then there is rumored to be a secret tunnel somewhere underneath here.
Okay. Well,
So,
we probably aren't going to be able to show them that.
so that in a nutshell is the story of Charles Tilton and Tilton's Folly, Tilton's Arch,
Yeah.
here in Northfield. Might add that today, it's a beautiful, warm, sunny day in
Gorgeous.
August. Just gorgeous day, blue sky, big clouds,
Yep.
probably about 75, 80 degrees, lovely.
Yep.
When we were here to take pictures for the book,
was winter.
It was definitely winter. There was snow on the ground, and it was colder than blue blazes. And we happened to meet a gentleman who was here. And it was kind of interesting. You probably saw it in the original film we shot from down up to the arch. There is this unbelievable hill. And if you're a kid of my era, it begs to be sled,
Absolutely.
to be sled upon in the winter. I guess I did that right.
Yeah.
It has got to be the most sliding, most perfect hill. And he said when he was a kid, sometime in the 60s, it was not uncommon to have a couple of hundred kids up on this hill sliding on a winter's afternoon.
Yep. And being watched over by
Mr.
Tilton's Folly. But I mean, really, this is very impressive.
Yes, it is.
And I think you have to give the man a lot of respect for what he did.
Absolutely.
I mean, we can't know what he was like on a day-to-day basis or how he, treated everybody, but he must have had at least some kind of feeling that he needed to contribute to the common good and give back.
Yeah,
and
very
I think
much
it's
so.
Very impressive, and perhaps he deserved to be remembered like this.
Yes. Well, we're going to take you over to where he is buried in a few minutes.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
And that has kind of a little tragic story that takes place not that long ago. So we're going to share that with you when we get over there.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Well, we told him where we were going this time.
Yes.
So I guess I won't ask you.
Oh, well, if we're in the park cemetery.
We are.
Tilton.
Yeah.
So, and you're going to tell this part of the story.
We're going to tell a little bit about it. This is where Mr. Tilton is actually buried.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there is a little bit of a sad story that goes along with this. Apparently, not fairly recently.
Yeah, about a year ago, I think. April. Yeah, about a year ago, April.
And you'll notice that, I think we got it in some of the video, but we are on video back there too. And understandably so. Apparently, they stole some of the brass that was on various different things in there. I don't know if it was actually off a coffin. I don't think they really did anything to his coffin.
No, they disturbed one of the later.
One of the later ones was disturbed and stole some of the brass and just basically kind of vandalized the place.
Yeah, they actually broke in, took out some of the blocks. Which,
yeah. I mean, it's
pretty amazing feat.
It's unbelievable, I think, to both of us, having done this project, how often you do run into stories of vandalism and actually some evidence of it. And why people can't respect the dead is beyond me.
Yeah.
But it did happen. And we also originally, wanted to be able to come back and see where he was really buried, because obviously he didn't make it to be buried where he wanted to be, or where the arches are. The other thing I think we might want to check out is there apparently, what did they call it with all of the statues? Statue mania?
Statue mania is an American phenomenon,
I guess.
Especially in Tilton, thanks to Mr. Tilton.
Yeah, I guess how many of those?
I think it said 200.
200 different statues a memorial to this or that. We don't know at this point what they all were, but we do know 4 of them.
Yes.
That are still around. And I think we're going to try to check them out. At the intersection of Main and Summer Street is a marble Native American princess. She represents America. He also wanted to represent the 4 continents.
Right.
Europe was represented by a woman atop a marble arch. And we're going to try to find that, I guess, as well. That stands at the western end of the business district. And she used to be at the train station, and she has kind of an interesting name.
Yes.
Timetable Mabel.
I think that's clever.
It certainly made sense when she was at the train station, but the name has apparently survived. Further down Main Street, on High Street, is is a lion beside her, the woman with a lion beside her. And down on in Wampanoag, Chief Squantum stands on Main Street at the end of the Tilton block.
Yeah.
And I think when we're down there, we'll get some of these statues, but you're also going to see in the background some of these buildings that he made, that he commissioned. Just phenomenal how much money he put into this town.
Absolutely.
Well, I would say, Mr. Tilton.
Tilton, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And thank you for everything you did for the town.
Your generosity is unbelievable.
Yep.